Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're on a great day, great night. My name is Brianna. This video is so jam-packed with a lot of different projects. I'm making homemade ketchup, yogurt, elderberry syrup and gummies, and homemade toothpaste, and decorating for fall. So it's going to be super exciting. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and share with me a couple friends, and that would be awesome. Let's get into this. So to start out this video, I am doing some colored cards with Caspian. I know I've showed these before, but they've been really fun, and it's fun because he can sit up now, and so I've been helping him practice his balance as he sits as well. But he loves these and pays so much attention and gets excited every single time I pull them out. After that, I started working on making some elderberry syrup and gummies. So I started by washing all the elderberries. And from there, I put them into a big pot and I let them cook down for about an hour with some cinnamon sticks. I don't think I added anything else, just a lot of water as well. Let that boil down, and then I strained everything. So I got all the big chunks out, so it was just a straight syrup. After that, I mixed, I did just the syrup, and I froze it, but I wanted to make gummies. So I mixed it with some gelatin, let that set in the little molds, and then froze those so I can pull those out. And I'm actually, as you can hear, I have had a cold. So I have been taking those a lot and just scarfing them down. They've been really, really yummy. Definitely like a little like acquired taste, I feel like, but not horrible. And definitely helping with the sickness on top of everything else that I've been taking. So while I was doing that, Logan was in the other room setting up this new coat hanger that he made for me, which I'm really excited because we definitely needed it. Our coats have been on the back of one of the doors in the bedroom, and it was super hard to open, so we finally made this for me. I also go back to what I was doing, which was making homemade yogurt. So I first got some of the raw cow's milk that I have, and I boiled it, I want to say to 164. I can't remember the temperature for sure, but I let that just barely boil, so killing bacteria. After that, I know there's different ways you can do it, but I have this yogurt maker, which is these little tiny glass jars. You put that in. Before I put them into the yogurt maker, though, I put in a little over a tablespoon of Greek yogurt, which has the enzyme to make more yogurt. So I put that into it, and then let it sit. You can let it sit in those jars. I'm going to keep it at a nice warm temperature for about 9-12 hours, and then you have your yogurt, and you can use that to use whatever you need. So ended up working really well. Y'all, you know, I've been trying out breast milk. It didn't work, so I finally just went with the raw cow's milk. I thought it'd be the next best thing, and really excited to be having that. So this is a different day, and we're in the kitchen again. Today we'll be making homemade ketchup. So for this recipe, it was 25 pounds of tomatoes. I tried to get as much Roma, like paste tomatoes, but I had a hard time because I was just getting them from just different family members, my grandma, my mom, my mother-in-law, and because mine just have not turned green, and I didn't plant a lot of tomatoes either, so we were just doing with what I got, which still turned out awesome. So what I did was I had this scale, and I just measured out about 5 pounds each, and then would put them into the pot, and I let that cook down for a few hours. and then I actually had to turn it off and I went to bed. So while that was cooking down, I started working on some other projects as well. Okay, I'm really excited because Logan got our bidet. Everyone got our bidet sprayer set up so I can wash cloth diapers. The Caspian is now on solid food. So, yeah, that set up and just washed it, and it was actually a lot better than I thought. I wanted to do a video on cloth diapers, but I've been waiting until I started doing solids because I knew that was a whole other monster. So I'll probably do that video fairly soon because I did it once, but I felt pretty good about it. It wasn't like horrible, so I'll do that. But I have tomatoes cooking for ketchup. They're gonna have to like boil down. I'll probably actually put it like on low or whatever, but I'll let that cook down. I don't expect to finish until tomorrow. I'm gonna let this cook down as much as we can before bed, and then get it going. It's in there. Still need to clean that up. So I will get that, let that cook down. Probably tomorrow. Finish the ketchup. Have some other stuff going on. So tomorrow, just this whole week is crazy time. But we get so much done. Right now, I think I'm gonna work on making toothpaste powder because I'm out of toothpaste. And I've been wanting to switch over to powder. Me and my sister have been working on this and getting all the ingredients, and we just have not made everything. So I think that's what I'm gonna do right now is start working on that, but really excited. Also, y'all, I've been wearing these probably a lot lately. We're still in our shop, Webster Made Home. I'll put the link down below, but you can get them. They can be used for like a baby wild rag in your hair, or just babies to suck on. Burp rag, anything else, just like whatever you think I would use for a bandana, you can use these, and they're awesome. I love like little homemaker look with these in. So if you guys want some, go to our shop, Webster Made Home. So the next project is definitely something that's been a little more out there, but super excited to try this, and I love this product so much. So this is toothpaste powder. I was introduced to it a couple months ago by my sister. There's a whole like science, I guess, kind of behind it, but it is remineralizing toothpaste powder, and I've like read into a lot of it now, and people have healed cavities and other toothaches and stuff just by using this. So to make this, I kind of mixed a few recipes around and made my own recipe, but what we used was 3 tablespoons of calcium carbonate, 2 tablespoons of bentonite clay, half a cup of baking soda, 1/4 cup of Himalayan salt. It needs to be really, really fine, 1 teaspoon of peppermint essential oil, 10 drops of clove, and then 3 tablespoons of activated charcoal. This is definitely really, really salty, but it was really, ended up being like really good. My teeth have never felt this clean. I don't even know when. I feel like with normal toothpaste, I really just feel like they get really kind of dirty. I can just feel like the plaque buildup. But I will use this in all day. My teeth feel clean. It's awesome. But a lot of these ingredients have been known for good oral health. Some of the stuff like the bentonite clay have like the trace minerals. It will help kind of heal, take stuff out. Salt as well. And so a lot of stuff is just really good for your teeth, and I'm really excited to keep using it because I have definitely been super impressed. So we're into the next day now, and we are finishing up this ketchup. Well, we're continuing the ketchup. We don't actually finish it on this day. So this recipe I actually got from Living Traditions Homestead YouTube. They have a YouTube video that I got this recipe from, and it is great. So it called for 25 pounds of paste tomatoes, 3 cups of onions, 2 cups of sugar, 3 cups of vinegar, half white and half apple cider, 1/4 cup of like pickling canning salt. I used Himalayan salt, 2 1/3 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, half a teaspoon of mustard powder, and then 1/4 teaspoon of celery seed. I didn't have celery seed, so, and I just didn't want to store to get any of that. So I didn't actually put that in, and it still turned out great. So that's kind of up to you. But what I did was cut down the onions, and I let it cook down with the tomatoes for a little bit with the lid on. And the first day too, I did leave the lid on. So after I did that for a couple hours, I took the lid off so it could really start removing the water, because you want this to get thick, so you have thick ketchup and it doesn't like run all over your bun and all that. So I got the onion down. After when I removed the lid, that's when I threw in everything else, and I let it cook down all day, all day. It was cooking, and it seemed like a long time. But I was able to do this early in the morning before work, and it cooked down. I was able to just keep an eye on it during work. It was great, and it wasn't until the next day that I was actually able to finish. So that's a little information. So before I did go to bed, I got the tomatoes and I put them into the blender, and I pureed all of them up so they'd be ready for the next day, to be able to finish them off and cook down a little bit more. And they're pretty thick at this point, but I knew I'd wanted them a little bit more the next day, so I did that. I also, you can see my maker going right now, I made some raw milk ice cream from our raw cow's milk. I didn't really film a lot of that process, but it was so yummy, and we have both loved it so much. This is the next day, and I was finishing up the ketchup. So I was able to fill up about 13.5 jars. So I canned 12 of them. The half I just put into the fridge. One of the jars actually didn't seal, so I refilled it. But I did them for 25 minutes once they were boiling. Now everyone's your elevation may change, so just kind of look that up. But I am about 5,000 to 6,000 here in Utah, so I just kind of played around, and that's what I decided to do. So fill each jars, put a lid, and make sure everything was clean before I put the lid on, and then can them, and it turned out really good, and I love the taste of this ketchup. We actually don't eat a lot of ketchup, but I use a lot of sauces that need ketchup in it, so this is why I wanted to make it, and it ended up being really good. And I did actually have a burger and tried that. Usually I put barbecue sauce on instead of ketchup. That's a little fun hack, but I made a burger with ketchup just to try it, and it was really yummy. Alright, so this day is actually today. I woke up and I made some pumpkin chocolate chip muffins. I haven't really talked about it. I'll need to show you guys another video because I haven't really even filmed it, a good video. But we have this meal chart, and so we pick out the meals, and this is what Logan picked today. So I woke up and made the pumpkin chocolate chip muffins. And it was really fun because I made them with the pumpkin that I freeze-dried last year, so I just put water into it, and it's been great. I also been feeding that to Caspian, and he loves it. But also I made a whole bunch of sourdough pizza dough, so I made that up, and then I just put it into like sandwich size bags and then freeze it. And then whenever we want sourdough pizza, I just pull these out, and they're already like into their pizza size. It makes it super easy to make later, and it's just, I think it's a really great hack for just having a quick, easy meal. I guess pizza's still not quick because you still have to do all the topping and all that, but at least the dough's made, and it's awesome. After we got that all set, I had gotten ready for the day, and me and Logan and Caspian actually went grocery shopping, got a lot of stuff. Logan got me some flowers, so that's what I'm doing here, is just getting them all ready so that I could, just set them out. After that, I took some stuff out to our mulch bin to put into there, and then I started working on getting some pumpkins picked. We have a lot. Some are just kind of volunteers. They've grown on their own. The others I planted, but they've been growing great, and so I just kind of pick them as it comes, And then I decided to finish decorating our yard. I did a little bit of decorating yesterday actually of our rest of our house, but I didn't really film that, I guess. But I would finish up outside, and I love it, and I'm just so excited for fall. I just love all of it. Well, thanks y'all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down how your fall decorations or what you have been doing and making something new. If you could also share this video with a couple friends, that'd be great and really help me to be able to grow my channel and content. Hope you guys have a great day, great night. God bless.